strike again, and it signed the Student Revolutionary League.
Well, you know it's against the law to blow up cars and kill people in this country. Why don't you guys handle the political aspect of this case and let us handle the homicide aspect?
Why should I be a suspect?
Because I don't think it's political.
There's somebody in the backyard. Blow the gate.
Oh, you are guilty of illegal entry.
Hunter, there's a bomb.
Works for me.
Okay, Carlos, what's going on?
Not a whole lot. Wanna look?
Oh.
Well, we got a male, 5'9".
That's assuming we have all the parts.
Any ID?
Only his dentist knows for sure. Fine.
Where'd you get that?
Spectators were passing it around. Said they found it hanging on that palm tree over there.
That one right there?
Here.
Okay, Virgil, thanks. Keep everybody back before this area gets too trashed, would you?
Yeah, you can.
Sorry.
Who's in charge here?
Sergeant Hunter, tall man.
I'm Dari Ziad, Vice Consul, Iraqi Consulate. That car belongs to my mission. The driver, is he dead?
Yes, he is. Did you know him?
Yes, Zaman Abbas, our liaison secretary. A good friend.
His banner was tied to that palm tree over there. What's it say?
It says death to the oppressors of the people of Barak. This is the motto of the Student Revolutionary League. What cowards. They threatened us, but we thought they were only looking for publicity, so we ignored them.
The news media has been getting a lot of calls. The Students' League is claiming responsibility for the bombing.
Excuse me, I must go and report this to the consul.
Oh, no, here comes the Bureau.
How can you tell?
They all have the same tailor. Now, look, I'm gonna go see the Student League. You cover for me, will you? I'll see you. Hi, fellas. Sergeant Hunter. Mind if I come in?
You have come in.
I understand you took credit for blowing up that car from the Iraqi consulate.
We have acknowledged responsibility.
Well, do you know it's against the law to blow up cars and kill people in this country? You're all under arrest.
You can't come in like this.
Shut up and sit down. Now, terrorists, tell me how you did it. What'd you use? TNT? Dynamite? What about Procam? You know what that is? You didn't do it, did you?
If you wish to arrest us, do so. We are not required to answer your questions.
Let me just tell you something. You guys want to be on television? That's fine. But don't do it on my time.
I don't know where the hell he is. He was on his way a half hour ago. Oh, there he comes now. Hunter! Where you been?
Working on the murder case of Zaman Abbas.
Oh. This is Agents Bingham and Jurgen. How you doing?
Meet you.
Agent Sergeant Rick Hunter.
Hi, how you doing?
Sergeant, in matters of this kind, we feel that it's best that all interested parties coordinate their activities. Don't you?
No, You see, if you have too many agencies working on one case, they have a tendency to step on one another.
Sorry you feel that way.
Your attitude creates a problem.
Well, it shouldn't. You see, I already talked to the people who claim they blew the car up. They didn't do it, believe me.
No?
You mean they withdrew their claim?
Well, they'd like to claim it, but when I asked them about the car bombing itself, they couldn't answer any of my questions.
Sergeant, even if you eliminate the SRL, there are other dissident, violent, Iraqi political groups in the United States.
Well, that very well may be the truth. However, I don't think any of them is going to leave an SRL banner at the scene, do you?
Hunter, what's your point?
Well, the point I'm making is I don't think it's political.
What is it?
Look, this case is still in our jurisdiction, and I expect full cooperation from your department.
Look, why don't we do it this way? Why don't you guys handle the political aspect of this case and let us handle the homicide aspect?
I think Hunter's right. You know, if we're both working the same turf, we're going to be stumbling over each other like Keystone cops. You work your side of the street, we'll work ours.
We'll keep each other fully informed, however.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
Huh?
Good to see you.
Sorry.
Pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
Hunter, I hope you got a strong reason for thinking this is a straight homicide.
I just gave it to you.
That's it? That's all?
Yeah, that's it.
We thought the Students' Revolutionary League was all rhetoric and no action. Now we're under siege. I think we should change our plans and leave the country immediately.
That would not only be cowardly, that would be stupid.
What is the matter with you? Our government could fall any day now, and these fanatics can smell it. We could be their next victims. We should leave now. Maybe it isn't too late for us to regain what we once had.
You destroyed that beyond recall, dear Hasib. We agreed on a plan, and it would be a stupid mistake to change it. And we won't. Before we discuss anything, Sergeant, I want to know why we couldn't talk at the consulate.
I don't suppose you care for a drink.
Why wouldn't I? Our country is quite modern, Sergeant Hunter. It is the revolutionaries and the religious zealots who want to return to the past.
Ah, yeah, the zealots. Speaking of which, what do you think the SRL wants, anyway?
They want to create chaos through terror?
You do? Yeah, I think you just want to be on TV myself.
Oh? You don't believe they assassinated Zaman?
No.
I don't understand this. The Students' Revolutionary League confessed to the bombing.
They took credit for it, but they couldn't answer any questions about how they did it.
Zaman Abbas was a typical target for terrorists like the SRL.
The SRL didn't do it, believe me. Maybe a jealous wife did.
No, he was unmarried, loved by everyone. Sergeant, you're ignoring the obvious to pursue a typically American, politically unsophisticated theory. You're wasting your time and mine. Excuse me.
Who is it?
It's Dari.
What are you doing here? We agreed to wait.
I can't wait. I miss you too much. Oh, I need you more than ever. Harry?
Mm-hmm.
We may have a complication.
Complication? What do you mean?
A detective, a police sergeant questioned me.
What do you want to know?
If I thought of a non-political reason for Zaman's killing, a personal one as jealousy or revenge.
Who is he?
His name is Hunter.
So you're a cop. Congratulations.
I'd like to talk to you about a couple of your tenants.
I'm a manager, not an information booth. I don't talk about my tenants. I have a very privileged relationship with these people, you know.
Well, then I'm informing you that a person or persons currently domiciled here at this address is the subject of an authorized police investigation.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's a warning. You see, it absolves the department of any liability in case one of the tenants here is victimized by the subject of said investigation.
You talking about that skinny car dealer on the 4th floor?
I don't believe it works quite that way. You know, I think I'm the one asking the questions. You just tell me what you know, and then I'll tell you what I can.
Oh, wait a minute. It's the college kids on 3, huh? You know, I had a feeling about those two.
You could have been followed.
Followed why?
Because you're a suspect.
Why should I be a suspect?
To a homicide detective, everybody's a suspect. You better go home. You shouldn't have come here.
And there's Harry Malone in 308. He's a private investigator.
Harry Malone, 308. I think that'll be sufficient, Mr.
Kesselman.
Kesselman. Now, you realize you can't tell any of your tenants of our conversation, otherwise you'll be impeding a police investigation, and I'll find out about it. Dee Dee, come on in.
L57, go ahead.
Hey, you still doing a code 5 in the consulate?
No, I tailed the consul, but all he did was go home.
Well, stay on him, okay? I'm with Dari still. I'll check back with you. Dee Dee, come in.
I'll call you there. Talk to me. What's going on?
Yeah, sorry, Rick. I ran into a little trouble.
What's the problem?
Well, I got rousted by the Bureau.
Bureau boys again? What's the beef?
Oh, it's really no problem. We've plea bargained it down to a cocktail.
I'm talking to you, fool. What gives you the right to tell me how to dress? The Constitution says I can dress any way I damn feel, and I feel damn good dressed in a skirt and heels.
I don't care how you dress, sweetheart. In fact, I think you're kind of cute. But the law says that you can't use the ladies' restroom.
Yeah, okay.
Crazy. Can you imagine what would have happened to me if I'd gone
I gotta
to
go.
the men's room? You couldn't keep your hands off of me on the way down here.
So is it happy hour with the Junior G-men tonight?
Do I rag on you when you have cocktails with the vice consul?
Yes, but that's different. That's business.
Oh.
And besides, if he takes you to dinner, you should make him pay for it. He can afford it on his salary.
Not so fast.
What do we got here?
Company.
Top 10 best dressed.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Harry Malone?
Yeah.
Sergeant Hunter, Sergeant McCall.
Hi.
Hi.
I understand you two are bird-dogging that diplomatic bomb.
What can we do for you?
I'll tell you, this lady from the Baraki embassy or council or whatever came over to my place last night. Wanted to hire me as a bodyguard.
Is this your place of business?
Yeah, I work out of my apartment. Saves on overhead. Anyway, she's really worried that these student crazies are going to hit her because she's the #2 honcho at the embassy.
Yeah, we know that.
Well, I'm not in that line normally. I'm an investigator. I'm not in the protective business. Well, things are kind of slow right now, so I thought maybe I'd take the job.
And?
Well, I'm not looking to be a dead hero. I was just wondering, how dangerous is this little episode?
Well, we don't know yet.
Well, I also want to make sure that you don't have any problems with this. I mean, I wouldn't be stepping on anyone's toes, would I?
What's the lady's name?
I've got it written down right here. It's Dari Zayad, or Ziyad, I think that's how she says it. She's vice consul.
Well, how did she happen to come to you?
Didn't bother to ask. Maybe that ad in the nickel saver finally paid off. Well, I gotta go. Thanks for your time.
Want to explain that to me?
Well, he's obviously covering himself in case we decide to follow her to his apartment.
Which you did.
Which I did. Let's go check him out.
He was in a demolition unit in Vietnam.
I said it once, I'll say it again. It is a small world.
Hunter, McCall. Lieutenant Finn wants to see you in his office on the double.
This is a copy of a letter received by the Baraki consulate this afternoon.
It translates, until there is justice in Barak, the guilty shall pay with their lives, we will strike again. And it's signed the Student Revolutionary League.
Well, I thought you put them in jail.
We did. They refused to affirm their claim, so we had to let them go.
We've advised key personnel to change their routes to and from the consulate and to hire additional security personnel.
They've also been advised to stay at home at night, keep their outside lights on. We'd like you to authorize regular drive-bys at these addresses.
All right, I can issue that order. Hunter.
Yeah.
You want to update these gentlemen on your progress?
No, I don't have any problem.
Sergeant, you agreed to cooperate with us on this investigation. We came here specifically to interface with you and your people.
Well, I would like to cooperate very much, but I just don't have any interfacing material at this time.
Sorry, guys. Do it.
I'm scared.
Come on, that bomb's ticking. Make it good. I don't want you to have to do it twice. Get out of here.
The most important thing is keep that room sanitary. I don't want anybody, any unnecessary personnel in the house at all.
How'd you get here so fast?
I was having a late night supper with Larry when he got beeped.
Larry? Late supper?
Special Agent Jurgen.
Oh, okay. So how'd Miss Ziad do?
No visible damage.
And she was inside?
Uh-huh. Says she got up at night to raid the fridge, get a late night snack. Apparently the door shielded her from the impact. Lucky, huh?
Yeah, real lucky.
Bomb squad says that it was the same device used in the car. They also found an SRL banner in the front yard.
Sure, just connect the dots. 1, 2, 3. How about our genius bodyguard? What was he doing through all this?
Somebody was working on his head. Medics took him on over to County General.
Oh, no, here comes Curly. I just know he and Mo want to interface with me. What do I do?
Give it a rest, will you? They're on our side.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. But I want to talk to the victims before they do. I'll see you later.
This is the wrong time and the wrong place to discuss this.
You were almost killed tonight. We are going to leave the country as soon as you're released from here.
No, everything we have done could be undone if you leave now. Don't be such a coward.
I am going to leave as soon as I can make the arrangements, with or without you, Dottie. If that is cowardly, so be it.
Don't you understand? There is nothing you can do without me. I guess I must have known instinctively I could not trust you.
Once I am safe, I will contact you. Perhaps you will have come to your senses by then.
Mr. Malone was treated and released about half an hour ago.
Tell me about his injury, can you?
Blow to the back of the head with a blunt instrument. The paramedics said they found a piece of pipe in his car with blood on it.
How hard was he hit, do you think?
Well, these things can't be measured precisely.
Look, Doc, I'm handling an unsolved murder here, okay?
Mr. Malone said he lost consciousness. I don't think the blow had enough force to cause him to lose consciousness.
Did you treat Miss Ziad also?
Yes, there's no obvious signs of concussion. I'm keeping her overnight for observation.
Can I talk to her?
I'd rather you wait till morning.
I'll be back. Welcome home. A little quick with that, aren't you?
It's saved my tail a few times. You here to see me at this hour?
You know, if you'd been that quick with it last night, you might not have that lump on your head.
Somebody got lucky.
So's your client. How come you're not bodyguarding her?
They put some rent-a-cop on her room. Besides, I've got a headache. You mind if I go to bed now?
No, wait. Before you do, why don't you tell me about you and Dari Ziad? You know, that story you told me at the precinct really stinks.
That's tough, because it's true.
Now, the truth is, you blew up the car as well as the house last night.
Oh, you gotta be out of your freaking skull. Why would I waste some nerd from Barack? Or kill the woman I'm working for?
Because you're trying to frame the SRL.
Why don't you pop me, Hunter? Or check me into the Gray Bar Hotel? Or are you a little short on motive, not to mention evidence?
Well, I am short on evidence and motive, but I'm working on that. You can count on it.
Yeah.
It's Dari. I've been calling you for hours.
What's the matter?
Hasib was at the hospital. He came to see me.
So?
He's more frightened than we thought. He's going to run, leave the country. We got to do it now.
I'll take care of it right away.
I love you. Be careful.
I love you too. And I will.
D&E's westbound on Olympic just past Highland.
L57, roger.
I think he made me. I'm dropping off.
L57, roger. I'll pick him up. Continuing northbound on Western. Gotta turn west up here on Melba. He's stopping for a light at Gregory. I'm gonna turn off.
Okay, I'll cut back in. must have turned on Gregory. You head north, I'll head south.
Yeah, I got it. Going north. This is L57. I have an abandoned vehicle at the corner of Requesa and Nobley.
Just happened 30 seconds ago. Wow, that was fast.
Did you see who was driving that car?
See him, he just stole my pickup.
Which way to go?
He went north. It's a black 4x4 with a camper shell on the back. And it's got chrome wheels, a chrome bumper, and tinted glass. And I got an AM, FM stereo with a cassette deck in there, too.
There he is.
Yeah, I'll give him some slack.
Well, I think you better take up the slack, Hunter, because I don't see him anywhere.
Well, where could he go? It's a 2-lane road.
Speed up. Get out of here. I sure don't feel right about this. I think we should have gotten a search warrant.
I'm gonna waste 6 precious hours getting one.
I suppose you'd like me to pick the lock on this, too.
Yes, I would, and very quickly, please.
Mr. Johnson?
Just a minute. I'm on the phone.
Never mind. It's just the manager.
Would you like me to get you a woodpecker?
Some locks are a little tougher than others, not to mention the fact that I haven't slept in 20 hours, okay?
Hey, if you were trying to hide a key for this, where would you put it?
In the cabinet.
Hold on, just a second.
Oh, hello. Well, it looks like Dari Ziad was a client of Malone's 3 months ago. Sure wasn't for bodyguard work. She and the consul, who has a wife and 4 kids, were having an affair. Looks like she suspected he was cheating on her, and that's when Malone came in the picture. He proved she was right. The other woman's name was Tracy McCarran. That's about it.
What do you mean that's about it? That can't be it.
That's it.
Mr. Malone, is that you? Hey, who's in there?
Official police business.
You just can't come into my building and go through my tenant's property without a search warrant.
Mr. Kesselman. It is Mr. Kesselman, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
We'll be out of here in a couple minutes, okay?
No, you are guilty of illegal entry. Now, I've got your badge number, and I'm going to call in, and I'm going to report you. Right now.
Great. That guy's gonna get us a couple days off work without pay. Listen, you think Hamza's a real target here? I think it's time we put the consul under protective custody. Hi, this is Sergeant McCall, Metropolitan PD. I'd like to speak with Mr. Hamza, please. You know where I can reach him? Is Miss Ziad in? No. I'll call back. Thank you. Hamza didn't show up for work today, and they can't reach him at his home.
Maybe he's with his girlfriend. Crest Drive. Crest Drive. 2 miles from where Malone tried to kill us. Let's go.
You know, I never, ever expected anything like this. I mean, I've been very, very happy with what we've had. And I never really thought we'd ever be able to go away, you know, together. But it's gonna be wonderful. You're gonna see.
That's Malone in the backyard. Blow the gate.
Check the front. I'm going around the back.
Hunter, there's a bomb.
Call the bomb squad.
Hamza! Open up! There's a bomb in here!
You all right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes?
It's done. You there?
Yes, I heard you. Everything went according to plan.
Not everything. Hunter ID'd me. We've got to get together and change some of our plans.
What do you mean? What happened?
I'll explain it when I see you. Get out of there now.
Where are you?
Remember that motel where we spent our first weekend?
Yes.
Get here as soon as you can. And bring all the cash you've got.
She's got to be meeting Malone.
You hope.
Who is it?
It's me, Dari.
I think we need a command decision here. You think he's in there? You make the call. I think he's probably already in there, but I don't... Let's not guess, huh? Let's just wait and see.
What are you talking about making a call? You just made the call. You asked me to make a call, and you just made it.
Well, I didn't... You didn't say anything, so I made the decision.
They gotta have a warrant out for me. He'll be watching the airports, train station.
You question me again.
All you gotta do is stay cool. There's no way they can prove anything against you. I'm the one they're looking for.
Where will you go?
Mexico, I'll stay low for a week or two, then I'll head for Switzerland. That $2 million you and Hamster stashed away can buy us a lot of Class A hiding places.
I'm frightened for you.
I'll be all right.
I miss you.
I'll miss you too. But it won't be that long.
Too long for me.
Dari, I've got to get going. Every second counts. See you in the Alps.
Block that driveway. I'm going around the back. There he is. This is L56, unit in pursuit of suspect vehicle headed westbound on Mulholland Highway at Jamaica. Request assistance, L56 up.
Thought you'd be interested in this.
Megabucks and greed.
Usually is.
Well, at least we proved the two agencies can,
Interface, I think, is the word you're looking for, Lieutenant.
yeah, interface. Can interface without getting in each other's way.
Works for me.